It was the best weekend of football all year, and this is First and Vaughan. Jeremy and I will be doing this week's episode that includes
Jacob's pick six.
Try open and drive.
Open and drive, Jacob's pick six, W and L, who's winning, and the final score.
So let's go. Kicking off episode 17. Here, you want to Gronk spike this real quick?
Yeah. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in today. This is First and Vaughan. You know this show is bomb. Jacob's out here dabbing like he's Cam Newton. He's reporting on the NFL. He's the #1 analyst. He's speaking facts and haters can't handle it. But the real animal is RJ. When he has the camera, you know it's a party. He be filming and shooting, making these reels like a movie, editing scenes. He's the greatest cameraman, you can't refute it. Oh, this is First and Vaughan. Oh, this is First and Vaughan. Oh, this is First and Vaughan. This is First and Vaughan. This is First and Vaughan, you know.
I am Jakob Vaughan. Our producer is RJ Thomas. Our special guest is Jeremy Mayo. I'm ready to recap the divisional round. My #1 trending story from this past week is, I'm sorry, Trevor Beers. The San Diego Chargers are now the Los Angeles Chargers, for now at least, with their owner saying a new name, colors, and uniforms are coming. They released this logo to the media that received a lot of backlash. For the next few years, they will be playing in a 35,000-seat temporary stadium. By the looks of these pictures to my right, the fans, they're not too happy about the move. Here we go, W and L. Who called a W and who dropped the ball for an L over the weekend?
The W goes to this Cowboys fan who was prepared for the worst. Smart man. You're smart. You're loyal. I like that.
Let's take a look.
Crosby is clutch as it gets. This game lived up to the hype.
And the L of the week belongs to Skip Bayless, who I'm getting tired of, to be honest, with his comments and his tweets. He tweeted this out last night. Probably upset about his Cowboys. And then the Colts punter, Pat McAfee, came back with a comeback of 2017. I still don't understand how Twitter is free. Also, I'm going to throw Joshua Deal under the bus, as this Cowboys fan had to wear a Packers jersey.
Isn't he a Cowboys fan?
He's a Cowboys fan, but go Pat go, right?
He said catch him outside. How
Catch
about
him,
that?
catch him outside.
Catch me outside, how about that?
All right, moving on to Jacob's pick six.
Hey Jerem, do you mind doing what Brock Osweiler did 3 times and throw an interception to get my top 6 stories of the week started? This picture represents how the Seahawks game went for them. Doug Waldman played Madden at 3:30 a.m. to cope with the loss. Earl Thomas, after the game, said this to the reporters. Matt Ryan looked like he was the MVP of the NFL, throwing for 3 touchdowns and 338 yards. The Falcons are advancing to their 4th NFC championship in franchise history. The Patriots have now reached 6 straight AFC championship title games in a row. Aaron Rodgers sure has ice in his veins, throwing this amazing pass and another one to Jared Cook that was absolutely clutch. The Packers are moving on with 8 straight W's. And Rodgers at the game said he had a little too much time on the clock. Since the 1996 playoffs, the Cowboys have 3 playoff wins. In that same span, the Jacksonville Jaguars have 5 playoff wins. Super Bowl tickets resale market prices dropped 20% after the Cowboys lost. This picture is still used to troll people. Tony Romo's career in Dallas is over. Well, probably over, after Zeke had a cereal bowl of L's. 2 shirtless weeks equal 2 interceptions for Ryan Shazier. Chris Boswell set a playoff game record with 6 made field goals. Steelers also set another record for their 16th straight AFC title game. The Chiefs had a holding call that Travis Kelce did not like at all. After the game, the Chiefs star tight end had this to say about the refs. During the game, Andy Reid had something else on his mind. That's all, folks. Moving on, who's winning is up next. Jeremy and I are ready. And then there were 4 teams left. Conference championship games. Let's see who's winning this weekend and moving on to the Super Bowl. Here's a look at the playoff bracket. 13 of the last 14 Super Bowls have featured Brady, Manning, and Big Ben. Sunday at 3:05, we have the Packers versus the Falcons. Jerm, who do you got?
You know why I'm here. I'm all about that action, boss.
All right, I didn't know we had Marshawn Lynch on the show. There is no doubt in my mind the Packers will win their 9th straight playoff game and make it to Super Bowl 51. And at 6:40 on Sunday, we have the Steelers versus the Patriots. I thought about this game a lot. Both are great teams and with great leaders and a bunch of weapons. As much as I want the Steelers to win, I came up with this logic though. Since I don't have a Steelers helmet, I'm going to go with the Patriots.
Yeah. Grow Big Ben.
So I have Super Bowl 51 being the Packers versus the Patriots. And Jerm has the I'm all about that action, boss. And I guess the Steelers. Our producer RJ has the Falcons versus the Steelers. Next week is the Senior Bowl and the Pro Bowl. Ending the show, the final score. Here are the final results from last week's fan poll. The game of the year was the game you all were looking forward to. Go vote in this week's fan poll on Twitter. Let us know who will be advancing to the Super Bowl. Use hashtag #FirstandVaughan and follow us on our social media accounts to stay up to date with us. Conference championships, Mr. Sam Fleming, close us out.
This is First and Vaughan, this is First and Vaughan, this is First and Vaughan, you know. Yeah. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in today.
Damn.